My name is Philipp. I'm the CTO of SkySails and I'm responsible for the R&D department. I was fascinated from the dream of flying since my childhood, and it made me become a certified commercial pilot. Even though I never worked as a pilot, I've worked for a long time in the aviation industry. What really inspires and drives me today is the combination of passion and purpose. As I turned my career more and more into the development of sustainable technologies, I was fascinated by the idea to combine the beauty of a flying kite with the purpose to generate green energy with our airborne wind energy systems. From the outside, it seems like a simple principle. The kite pulls out the rope and it returns during the reel-in for the next cycle and generates power. There are numerous technical challenges to be solved to achieve this. In 2024, we made a big breakthrough. As worldwide's first company to develop airborne wind energy systems, we achieved an external verified power curve. The main challenge in this was to minimize the energy consumption during the return phase. To achieve a commercially viable energy yield, it was necessary to reduce the drag, find the optimal flight path, to develop hardware and software that harmonize together. It was years of testing, iteration and refinement. The breakthrough wasn't just a technical one for us, it was also very emotional for the team to see that it works not only in theory, but it is proven in practice. There was no single moment when efficiency suddenly happened. It was a long journey of 1,000 small improvement steps, one building on the last one. The most obvious thing is that we have increased the energy output over the years with ever larger systems. Starting off with a simple energy system on a trailer to today's system providing 200 kilowatts peak power. One key element is to improve the flying system, consisting out of the control pod and the kite. We designed our own digital toolchain. This allows us to simulate, optimize the kite virtually. Over the years, we tried different aerodynamic profiles. The biggest leap was achieved when we started to work with profiles that are used in the speed paragliding community. This profile allows us to optimize the flight path for the power phase as well as for the return phase. You find this in our brain and pilot of the system, the control plot. We can also call it a flying robot. It processes numerous data 100 times per second. This is data like velocity, temperature, wind speed, or flight dynamics. The information is fed into our control software and the autopilot algorithm, which calculates the optimal flight path and controls the speed of the winch on the ground. This is a sophisticated interplay of predictive models and live data, a system that's constantly learning and improving. The result is a loop of motion where wind and software work together in harmony. That makes our system safe, autonomous and very efficient. Think of it like you're flying a kite on the beach. You're holding the strings and feel the pulling force of the kite. We use this force to generate energy. Now imagine the kite is huge and the rope is 800 meters long. We wind up this rope on a big winch, and this winch works like a giant yo-yo. The kite pulls the winch and the rotation of the winch drives a generator, just like a bicycle dynamo. This is producing electricity during the reel out, and this is the power phase. Then we pull back the kite with as little energy as possible and start with the next cycle. To generate maximum energy, the kite flies figure-8 patterns in the sky. That generates the maximum pulling force. To control the kite, we use our control pod. It uses software and sensor data to control the flight path and to control the winch. It's a fusion of technology and nature, and this turns wind into green energy. In the R&D department, there is no standard workday. It's structured by two main elements. We use an agile framework and we have a lot of time to develop what we love, our airborne wind energy systems. The Agile framework enables us to focus on our main targets, and it facilitates the communication between all the different team members.